Alright, so I've been debating with myself, like really going back and forth, like in my head, trying to like decide if I was really gonna make this video. Honestly, for the past couple of months, like really, like I've been like just slowly losing interest in this shit. Like I gotta be honest, like I started this channel for the wrong reason. Like a lot of people say, like, don't do something to get this or do that. Do it for this, and I did it for the wrong reason. Like when I started this channel, I was 100%. Not at first, but like later on, I was like, I want to use this shit to get more, exposure for what I have planned later, and I wanted to get a lot of views because of it. I wanted to get, subscribers. Some people say clout, you know what I'm saying? But I had a completely different name too, and my name wasn't even Hidden Marco. That didn't change until last year. But originally, I started making AMVs, and then after that, when I got back into my story, I figured I used this channel as a way to get a following, so that way when I drop my story, I would already have a following or an audience for it to look at it. But that did not work out, and because of that, I literally have just lost the motivation to keep going with this channel, because this channel is not my true passion. Don't get me wrong, I did like making the videos. It was entertaining, and I wanted to make money doing this because this was at least something that I enjoyed doing. But like I said, because I couldn't run it up high enough, I could never get like end up getting monetized, because you need like 1,000 subscribers, and it's a bit embarrassing that albeit like I've been very inconsistent, because I was not like sure what direction I wanted to go, because I did music before this, and this was an AMV channel before I started taking the anime shit serious. So that's probably, maybe the algorithm fucked me, because I didn't start off with a clear, consistent slate. But even with like my earlier videos got quite a few number of views, but yeah, I was never able to break even 1,000 subscribers. Even though like all of my like first videos that I posted were like, they were like literally like, one of them got like over 20,000 views. It was a video about Attack on Titan. But yeah, I never managed to get my subscriber count to 1,000, to at least 1,000 subs. And I started this channel in 2020, like fresh out of high school. Like I started this shit when I was a class of 2020. So when they put us down, with the what, and they had to shut down and inside the house, I was like, it's a perfect time to grind on the YouTube channel. And then that's when I started making those earlier videos. It wasn't even no editing. I was just talking shit, but they still got a lot of views. Like, and then it's like when I start like actually trying and editing, you know what I'm saying, taking my shit serious, it's like, where the views are just non-existent. Some of them got views, but now it's not consistent at all. Like, it's just weird as fuck, because like it's like the less effort I put into something, that's when I get a lot of like support. It's weird as fuck. It doesn't make any sense. Um, but I had took a break in between then, like 2020, 2021. I stopped uploading videos, and then 2022, that's when I was uploading, making AMVs and editing AMVs and shit. And then I ran into that bullshit of Wake Up Violet. I already made a video on that, but that has nothing to do with none of this shit. Just know that nigga's a fucking scammer. But I got back into the anime shit last year, and I was dropping videos nonstop, but I wasn't getting no views off the shit. But like I said, I really was doing that shit for the wrong reason because I, like I said, I wasn't doing it because I necessarily, and like it was my passion. Like I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it as a way to make money, but it's not to the point where I could do it regardless if I was making money or getting a lot of views off of it, right? So I didn't like it that much, and because I didn't get what I had hoped for, I literally just don't have the motivation to keep uploading, and that ties me into the main point of this video, like why I don't really plan on making no more videos. Like the Stop the Glaze, it was fun. For the few people that did watch the shit, it was fun, make people laugh and shit like that. Don't get me wrong, like I even got to talk to some big names, I got in with some big people, like, you know what I'm saying. So it wasn't like it was all just for nothing, but it's just like the like the goal of like the purpose, like what this channel was for. It wasn't just to keep doing that shit, even when I did, like, you know, even if I did, you know what I'm saying, like get like enough. It would like that the audience that I was hoping to gain, that was for my story. And I've been writing story. A lot of people don't know this, but I've been writing and drawing literally, like drawing, especially drawing. Like I've been drawing since I can't even tell you when I started drawing because that's how young I was when I started doing that shit. But I took a break from the shit. I fell off from the shit because you know how it is when you growing up and you're a teenager and all you care about is females and all that shit when you're in high school. So I stopped drawing for a while. But getting fired from my job and being stuck at home, like due to health issues and stuff like that, it kind of like it was a it was like it was trash. I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit was ass. But at the same time, it brought me back to my purpose, and that's part of like why I started back with the YouTube, because I was like, now I got all this free time. But like I said, I started doing that shit for the wrong reasons, because I wanted to get an audience on my YouTube channel for when I had my story. So I wanted to have like a big enough audience for my story, and then drop my story, and that way when I had this shit, you know, out, I had people that were here. Like I had, like, if I got like at least like 10,000 subscribers or some shit, I wasn't even hoping for no crazy shit, but I was just like, if I got like 5,000, like just a couple thousand subscribers, bro, like at least 100 of them motherfuckers. Yeah, a lot of people always have a hard, like they got a hard time supporting shit, but at least 100 of y'all would fucking go out and buy a story, or go out and read a fucking web. If I put it out, like I would at least get like you know what I'm saying, like a couple hundred of y'all to go out, and like I would at least have a head start, and that was the purpose for this channel. Um, because I was thinking like at least like 500 out of them. 5,000, for example, like at least I could get like, let's say 500 fucking go and read this shit, because you always gotta, you always gotta look at like the ratios and shit, because if I just have 500, 600, then realistically only like fucking 10 or 20 out of that is gonna, because it's never like the whole number, it's always like a small fraction of that shit that's gonna actually fucking like do what you need them to do and shit like that. But that's what my real passion was, to be honest, and that's why I say I started this shit for the wrong reason, because it wasn't like I was into the YouTube shit. Like that was my passion. Like I said, I enjoy doing it, but my real passion, like your real purpose or your real calling, is something that you will do no matter what is going on. Like whether you get views, whether people read this shit or not, it's just something that you're gonna keep fucking doing. And that's how I am with my story. I'm only like that with my story. But with everything else, I'm not like that. And then with this YouTube channel, as you can see, I'm not like that, because shit wasn't doing what I needed to do. And I just wasn't feeling this shit. Like, I really just wasn't feeling this shit no more because of that. I really wasn't feeling this shit to begin with, like, but I was doing it because I was like, well, maybe this is a good little segue into what I have planned later. But because of that, like I said, because of me not, you know what I'm saying, getting what I hoped for, it just made it just made the shit worse when it came to my motivation. And I just didn't have no more fucking like patience or anything for it. Like I just didn't. Um, yeah, like, and that's how this is my story. Like I really don't, at this point I really don't care. Like I really don't care. I really don't care like how many people read this shit, how many views, like I really don't give a fuck, because even if I get like 0 people to read this shit, I'm doing something that actually genuinely feeds my soul and like satisfies and scratches my itch, because this is what it is. Like that's how it really is supposed to be. The YouTube channel, it was cool, but it wasn't exactly like that, and that's why it's hard for me to stay motivated. Like it's just so much, it's just so much bigger shit, and this story is just like really what's been in my head really for my whole life. I've written multiple stories, but this story in particular, it's the story that I've been writing since I was and working on and crafting and manipulating since I was like, so I was like a motherfucking, like, man, fucking like 6, 7 years old, bro. Like I've just been changing and manipulating the story to, you know what I'm saying, to be the way it is. And now I'm finally like satisfied with something, you know, to like go ahead and start and get this shit going. So when I started doing that shit in combination with this YouTube channel, not even doing anything, I was just like, I just wasn't motivated to keep uploading. And that's why I've been going for, you know, at first it was health issues, but even after that, I just still was using the hiatuses. Like, yeah, I was kind of using that shit as an excuse. Like, I was going through health issues, but I still am, to be honest with you. But I was just like, using that shit as an excuse. Like, I was like, real shit. If I wanted to upload, I could have uploaded, but I really didn't. I truly just wasn't motivated to do this shit. And you know, I was like drawing and stuff like that, and that's where my energy has been, and that's why I just go ahead and gotta be honest with y'all. I don't see myself uploading any more Naruto, Attack on Titan. Like I just don't care. Like, like, to be completely honest with you, I just don't give a fuck, because all I've been focused on is this story that I want to make. And like I said, even if I get 0 views, I don't care. Like I really don't give a fuck, because I've always, this is like my real passion, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, I can't give away too much. But you know, I can read a little bit of it. These are, you know, the first pages that I've drawn. You got it. Starts off. How can anybody get used to this? Character, his name is Braden. And he's saying, how can anybody get used to this? It's been over a month since the angel numbers showed up, and I still can't stand looking at them. So as you can see, the way I got this shit drawn, 555, that's a 666. And the angel numbers, got a couple of them in this panel right here. 111, 333. That's a 444 right there. Yeah, I've drawn all 888, 222, 777, 999. So, you know, I've gotten a couple pages drawn, you know what I'm saying? Unless I have enough money to save up and buy an iPad, I'll digitize this shit, obviously. But this is my favorite panel right here so far. it's a perspective shot. But yeah, they're basically the angel numbers. They've been created. They're like robotic, basically machines, and the excuses that the government is, has them out for to protect the citizens from supposed aliens, and that's what the main characters are talking about. Um, so that's what I'll let y'all know now at the beginning. Um, yeah. So I really wish I could tell y'all more, but I don't want nobody to steal that shit. Even though nobody's probably gonna see this shit anyway. Uh, but just but yeah, angel numbers created by the government. They're basically killing machines, and the government has told the citizens that the angel numbers are here to protect them from supposed aliens. And obviously, that's a lie. But when you read it, when it comes out, you'll see what they were really there for. Um, yeah, man, I really wish I could let y'all know. This is like this literally my life, bro. Like I have all. I've been working on the scripts. I'm working on the story. All this shit. This story gonna have 3 parts. The story is gonna be called this initial story. This first part is gonna be called Bands. And when you read the story, when it comes out, you're gonna realize why it's called Bands. It has to do with the angel numbers and shit like that, hunting them down. Um, but yeah, yeah. So when I have more completed and when I actually have some of this shit released, then I'll open up more about this shit. But yeah, that's this literally what I've been working on. This is where all my energy is. This I don't really care about anything else but this. I just don't. School, work, like I really just don't give a fuck, bro. Like I don't give a fuck about nothing else but this because this honestly feels like I said, my purpose for existing. Like if I didn't have this, I'd be fucking dead. I'd be dead, bro. Um, this is like my calling. Um, and I feel like the reason why nothing else I've tried to do in the past has worked is because it's not my true calling. I was doing all that shit for the wrong reasons. And this YouTube channel was included in all of that. I got wrapped up into a lot of bullshit. And I look back and I realized just how much time I wasted. But at the same time, it was still, it's like it was still meant for me to only be like, getting this shit together now because I still didn't have the story completed and I still had to I still had to craft the story into what I actually wanted it to be or into something that I was actually satisfied with it being before I could put it out anyway. So it's not like I wish. It's not like I'm like, oh man, I should have like nah, because it's still I still would have had to wait until now just to know what I was writing. But yeah, that's the reason why I don't. Like I said, I don't see myself uploading any more videos. I had more video ideas. Um, I might slide them to other creators because I know like other creators in the Naruto Power Scale. And like I can actually DM them. So the ideas that I have for like videos, the upload on this channel for like Naruto and shit like that, I might slide them to other creators and say, hey, you do this video idea. I think it's a fun idea, but I just personally have no um I have no like motivation to keep uploading those types of videos because this is what my energy is focused on.